Hello everyone, my friends. Welcome to my new video. Today, I will talk to you about a trick in futures trading. You can see my Ethereum USDT position is currently open. And at what level Ethereum would need to drop for me to be liquidated? Look at the bottom right corner, 0. So in any case, I won't be liquidated in this Ethereum position. I mentioned a trick. Why? Because magicians don't actually cut people in half, they create an illusion. There's an illusion here as well. I will explain its secrets. Let's get into our video without wasting any time. Hello to everyone, friends. I am the Count of Monte Crypto, creating content on YouTube about cryptocurrency opportunities for you. If you enjoy this type of content, you can subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Today, friends, when opening a position in futures trading, how can our liquidation price be 0? I will explain this. First of all, friends, you need a Binance account for this. If you don't have a Binance account, I'm leaving a link in the video description. If you sign up from there, you can both earn $20 and join the Monte Crypto Count Analysis Group. Details about this are in the description. Now let's see how we do this. Now friends, the futures section is open in the Binance mobile app. Look, you see $1,000 in the top right corner. Now we will open positions with 4x leverage here. To be able to do this, we definitely need to use the cross mode. We can't perform these liquidation price reset operations in isolated mode. If you are unfamiliar with Binance Futures, you can watch my series where I explain it step by step for beginners. I am also sending this as a mobile notification. My friends, now we have returned again. What did we say? We need to cross. Now I will open at 4x in cross mode. How much do I have? I have $1,000. Divide $1,000 by 4, friends. $250. Then my position needs to be below $250. Now, I can open from the limit or the market. I am opening from the market for speed, but under normal circumstances, I use the limit. My order entries? Now look, my cost is shown below. I set it to $229, meaning it should be below $250. And then I pressed buy long. Now my first position is opened. Look, my Ethereum position is $228, and my liquidation price is currently not set. So I cannot be liquidated in this position right now. Because I'm on cross and I have $770 again in my futures wallet, in the current section. These protect me. Now I can open a second position in this way. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. I clicked and let's say we open Ripple. I don't like it at all, but let's open Ripple as well. How much do we need to open? Less than 1/5 of my total margin. What is my total margin? $770, currently available. There is also $228 in the position below, so I have $1,000. Actually, we will divide this into 4 in my futures wallet. We will open a level below this. Here, I came and opened a position worth $230. I went down. What's that? Here, friends, I don't have a liquidation price. No rope. There is a bit of math here, and we have reset our liquidation prices. Thanks to this, we will continue to open positions now. By the way, the video you are currently watching is a prize-winning video. A friend who likes the video, subscribes to the channel, and shares the tweet in the pinned comment will earn 600 TL from us. Now friends, we will open a long position on our North Star, Doge. Look, the leverage is 10x, so I need to reduce it to 4x. Because we are calculating the account properly. If we want to open a position worth $220, we need to adjust it properly. We have arrived. We opened a position worth $220 from here. Look, there is no liquidation level in Doge either. There is no liquidation level in any of them. You understood the logic. Divide my total margin by my leverage and open slightly smaller positions. When I open, my liquidation price doesn't appear, but this doesn't mean that. If I lose my Doge position here, for example, let's say my Doge position, when it shows a loss of minus $150 in my other positions and in Doge, the liquidation level appears. Or the fourth. My entire position is very seriously. When losses fall to 80%, my liquidation levels start to appear. But when I stand in a single position like this, you won't be liquidated. Friends, it's quite easy because it's like you've opened a 4x leverage just like a spot investment. When you have a margin in your wallet that is 4 times what you've opened, you're opening a leveraged position. Your profit is good, but you're managing your risk like a spot. Honestly, during these times, I open such positions. So if I have $10,000 and I open a 4x leverage with $2,000, I won't get liquidated. It's quite easy. This also gives me some assurance. I can carry long positions without stress. Now I'm closing all of them. Let's also take a look at this. By the way, I'm explaining this from mobile and I'm curious about this. Do you use Binance Futures more on mobile or on the web? Which one should I explain to you? I would appreciate it if you could share this with me in the comments. This way, in future videos, should we focus more on Binance Mobile? Or should we explain it on the web? You will have decided. Now I'm still on Doge. I have a direction. I currently have 992 and I have 4x leverage. If I open a $300 position, 300 times 4, I actually have $1,200 in leverage. And now I will have a liquidation price visible. Even if it's low, it will be visible. Look, I said buy. Now I'm going down. Look, do you see? It's very small, yes, but now I have a liquidation level. My liquidation price is 0.02. So the price needs to drop to 1/26, almost. But still, a liquidation level has formed. This is how the logic works. So I need to divide my total margin by my leverage ratio and reduce it a bit more. Does it also work in isolated mode, sir? You might ask. Let me show you right away. It doesn't work in isolated mode. Friends, it doesn't. Because in an isolated position, it means this. I will open a single position, a $200 position. Look again. So I will open a position worth 1/5 of it. In fact, I opened a very small position. Look right there, my huge liquidation level of 0.94 is visible. So if the price drops by 25%, I get liquidated. So why? Because in an isolated position, it doesn't use my remaining funds. The meaning of isolated is this. If the Doge USDT pair I just opened is going to crash, let only this crash, my friend. I'm saying, don't touch the rest of the money in my futures wallet. That's why my liquidation level is high. And friends, the position doesn't easily crash. The logic is like this. I hope it has been clear. I would appreciate it if you could support us with interactions, especially in these types of futures videos. If you are going to open a new futures account, I would be happy if you register using our referral link. This way, you can benefit from the rewards and also support us. Friends, these days, we are very active on Twitter and can share great opportunities from there. So don't forget to follow us on Twitter. So far, we have tweeted 13,000 times. It's easier said than done, and please ask any questions you have in the comments, my dear friends. Hope to see you again in my next video. Goodbye.